Face to the screen again, everybody. Just taking a little bit of a breather from working on my car some more. I was watching a video earlier about soldering silver because I got some stuff in the mail. It's a silver wire solder. You have to get it to at least 1325 degrees. I don't think I have the right flux. I was watching some videos, as I said, and one of them was talking about the pickle you put it in after you solder it to clean it. And I think it's funny because, pickle is kind of an inside joke amongst me and my friends, so, we're probably going to have a few laughs about it. But, we understand it's just she's talking about pickle as a product in the video. But my question is, the ring that she soldered and formed and soldered on the video was much larger than these. She was using paste solder that also, I think, included some flux, but she also had a spray flux that worked pretty well. It makes the rings on this ring that I'm wearing on my finger look massive, doesn't it? Those might only be, I think they're like a 1/16 inside diameter. I might have wrapped that around like a 1/16 drill bit to make those. I can't remember, it's been a couple years now. But I mean, you can see the way I cut them by hand. If it would focus a little better, you can barely see the joints in them. They're pretty well cut. I think they would take a solder if I could actually manage to, like that one right there in the middle, you can see just that little bit of a line on it. That's where the butt is. So I don't have the best equipment, I don't have the best camera, but I mean, you can see that the cuts on my rings are quality. I do not use flush cut pliers. I use regular end nippers, and I just have to use skill. I just kind of bite into it a little bit and then break it off, which is one way you could do it if you don't have the flush cut. And some of those are stretched out on my ring. You can tell I wear it to work. It gets beat up. It's not soldered. So, but I mean, that would even be hard to solder all those. It's 189 rings in the ring I'm wearing on my finger. Probably like 12 feet of wire. 10 or 12 feet of sterling silver wire. Just wrapped around my one finger there. It's kind of cool. It's not even as heavy as you'd think 12 feet of wire is, but yeah, you can see those cuts in that one are pretty decent, and those two rings right there next to each other. It's actually a pretty good display of them all right there. Anyway, I digress. I was just wondering if anybody out there thinks that it's even worth trying to solder these little things, because they're pretty small. Thanks, guys. See you later.